The early beginning was very difficult because to go and try to have people reach into their pockets and, let's say, give $10,000, knowing you could only use $400 a year, there weren't very many people real interested in that. They didn't understand the dynamics in the long-term planning of a community foundation. In 1987, no one had done anything about a community foundation, and Charlie Conrad gathered Don Burtwissel and my father and talked about the need here, and off they went. In '90, it became a legal entity. And they had about 6 board members that they had recruited. They ended up having $1 million in the year 1990, $2 million a year later. Then Bill Payne came along, so we were over $4 million. The dynamics of that was really special because that opened the door for us to be able to have enough funds to be affiliated with Muskegon. And the Muskegon Foundation had been there much longer. It had much more resources. But that was also helpful to them because there was enough sum of money, they got a better rate on their investments. So they invested our dollars, which is one of the reasons why we're still incredibly successful today.
The lovely relationship with Mason County was clear to me. The sense of community here in Mason County is, I think, the outstanding attribute of this foundation.
And in the year 23, we have $23 million. So it's quite a remarkable story from a beginning.
Our founders really laid the foundation, and it's on their shoulders we stand. You know, as we celebrate this year and the first 35 years, we're so grateful to the leaders that started the Community Foundation because they have truly impacted the community as it stands today.
That's the thing about Mason County. They're just the good version of every community foundation.
We offer funds at the Community Foundation that can be invested to help nonprofits create sustainability for their work. We also have opportunities for nonprofits to apply for additional funding for those larger projects that they're trying to do to make a difference in our community. And we're really focused on 3 strategic goals that could have the greatest impact: advancing educational attainment, workforce supports, and then community development.
We're the supporter of all nonprofits. We're not a single focus entity. The Community Foundation plays an important role in bringing people together, collaborating, looking at innovative solutions throughout our community.
I'm one of the co-founders of Lakeshore Food for Kids. We are a weekend backpack program. We serve preschool kids through 12th graders at Ludington area schools. We just basically make sure that kids have food on the weekends and during long breaks. Our goal is to make sure that kids get fed so that one less barrier is there for them as they're trying to learn and make sure they're ready to come to school Monday morning. I appreciate the fact that Community Foundation is a place that is kind of a hub for all things nonprofit in Mason County. We have gone to the Community Foundation for professional advice, to problem solve, brainstorm, network, and they're very generous. We just feel like the foundation as a whole have this open door policy with us, and it's here to benefit all of Mason County.
We share resources, we share time, we share energy, people, money. A collaborative community is a healthy community.
We looked at the research, and a child with a savings account of $100 to $500 is 3 times more apt to going away to a post-secondary educational program, and then they're 4 times more likely to finish that program. So we saw our children a lot across our county, from Ludington down to Custer and Branch. They needed savings accounts, and so we're providing that, and we just think that that's going to be a great kickstart to their career. It could be for books, a laptop, any obstacles that they're trying to overcome to complete a program. Every time a student enters kindergarten, they're automatically in the program, and they're getting this free money put into an account just for them. And then we have match dollars, incentive dollars, lots of ways that the kids can bring in money on deposit days during the school year. And we've made that that. Just a great program for our kids. Now it's kindergarten through third graders, and pretty soon will be kindergarten through 12.
We partnered with West Shore Bank, Corewell Health, and our Youth Advisory Council to have Mason County Central have access to a behavioral telehealth program.
We decided that we wanted to create a public service announcement to raise awareness for it in the community and also to let teens know how to support their own mental health. We were the beneficiary of the Lake Jump this year, so all the money raised to create that PSA, and then anything above what it took to produce that is going to go towards building our endowment so we can give even more in grants every year. We do 2 grant rounds every year, and the one in the spring is focused towards bigger community projects, and we had Corewell Health reach out to us this year. They have a program at MCC. It's free to students and easy to use and access. They were asking for a little extra support there, and that was a grant we were really excited to give this year.
That's happening at Mason County Central High School right now, and the goal of Corewell is to grow that program across all school districts in our community.
And then we also do needs assessments every couple of years to make sure that we're really serving the needs that our youth have identified in the community. I'm graduating, I'm moving out of Ludington, but having the Community Foundation here really makes me think about coming back after I graduate college. This community just cares so much about us. It makes you think about moving back to this community with the awesome Community Foundation.
When you look at Mason County and the outlying areas, it's beautiful. You look and you see the lake and you see boats and you see people coming to vacation here, and you think that, this is a wealthy community, but it's really not.
The community has about 40% of its citizens that struggle to make ends meet, and about 15% of people that are below the poverty line.
So our vision is to create a vibrant community with opportunities for everyone. And again, that all goes back to we're so grateful for our donors, because those things wouldn't happen without them.
We are in the top 100 with our participation in philanthropy in the nation.
Everybody's got a contribution to make to the community they live in, and that's what makes this place special, is so many people do make a contribution. It doesn't have to be money, it can be time, it can be, sharing your passion. There's something for everybody to do, and when that happens, that's what makes places special.
If you give through the Community Foundation, you're supporting those causes and changing lives in a variety of ways and opportunities.
Everybody's engaged, everybody's contributing, and you wind up with that oneness of a community where everybody's marching to the same beat. We don't have to all think the same, but when we're all contributing, we're all acting the same, and that's critical.
Continuing to be good stewards of the gifts that are given to support our community, and creating permanent resources, creating opportunities for all, for good, forever.